Yeah, successful defense for them, but we'll just have to see how things play out.
That's right. I saw that Living the Dream had a couple of 1-stars as well, so that gives One Hive, the legendary One Hive, a little bit of leeway. Remember, One Hive has been to 2 Champion War League finals. They're no stranger to competition, especially steep competition like this. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they're able to handle the stress. Unfortunately, we started this whole thing out with a misplacement of a single spell, which really seemed to throw the attack off. So let's see how Neon Waves is able to pull this out here with those Valkyries luring the CC, and now the Queen handling it.
Yeah, you gotta imagine that that was intended to work a little bit differently, but nevertheless, looks like Neon Waves as well on a way to be able to grab those CC troops there in the center. Rage spell right on top of the Queen and the healers to try to keep her up as long as necessary to finish off these pups. Nice poison spell placement there. Does manage to grab a couple of them, but as you see now, those pups are doing their best to try to at least finish off one healer. Couldn't get the job done though, and it's Neon Waves' turn to switch to the miners. Another big mass attack that's going to be coming in from the One Hive player.
Remember, the blue flame down there at the bottom near the troops available section means that Neon Waves is going all in with a power potion for this attack, using max miners, max, well, everything. That's what power potion does. It's a good start, and definitely, as you said, perfect placement on that poison spell, really handling the Lava Hound's pups, and I think now the funnel is being established by that King for the deployment of possibly the miners in between here.
Yeah, it could be. It looks like a bit of a strange setup, though. The King has already gone down, and I'm pretty sure that Neon Waves is going to be cleared for this 2-star, but this is a pretty dangerous setup here, especially with that Eagle Artillery raining down fire on the remaining troops over here. It looks like the miners have locked on the Town Hall, though, and that is going to be the very first star for Neon Waves. Miners, of course, are going to be able to avoid that big Giga Bomb that explodes as soon as that max level Town Hall goes down.
One of the best things about the miners, they avoid the Giga Bomb. They also avoid being affected by the tornado trap. So it's definitely an advantage that these pro players see whenever they're using these miners, as they can avoid those key defenses. But as you can see, that jump spell actually well placed here, getting that Queen in, taking out that Eagle Artillery. Unfortunately, there is a single Inferno that will take her down. Now the attack is all up to the miners. And notice he also still has Warden's ability, which he just used. He also has another heal, but there's a lot of base left on this. I mean, there's just a lot. And
there sure is.
Wizard Towers, those are like the #1 enemy for these little ground troops and things. So I think Neon Waves is definitely going to be aiming for as much percentage as possible going forward.
Yep, just trying to grab as many buildings as necessary, or as possible, rather. Remember, at the end of this war, if there's a tie in stars, it's the destruction percentage that will determine the winner of the war. So every little building counts. One Hive has been in many close wars against many experienced clans before, and has actually quite recently seen an example of how that destruction percentage can be really important.